Hey YouTube, what's up? TYP336. We're going today sitting down with a teammate Joey. Say hey Joey. He's going to show us, or he's going to show us his Cyber Dragon deck.
Oh, I got a haircut too.
Yeah, his hair got cancer. Joey, you want to go ahead and start?
Sure. What do you want me to start with?
Monster lineup.
Okay, well, this is a Cyber Dragon beatdown deck, and can OTK. Most of the time does, but really doesn't need to. And the first monster that's in it is Cyber Dragon, you know, naturally, because, well, it's a Cyber Dragon deck. We also have Jade Knight. He also helps out with some of the OTK. What he does is, while he's on the field, he keeps any monster that's a machine 1200 or less from being destroyed by any kind of trap card. Which means, if you summon it and someone torrential tributes, say you have 2 of these on the field and 2 Lord British Space Fighters, we'll get to that later, neither one of them will be destroyed and their monsters will die. Run 2. Cyber Dragon Zui. Naturally, you know, it helps out with the Cyber Dragon aspect. It's pretty good for beatdown. You can also use it for your fusions and whatnot. Gores, it's basically just a quick 2700 summon, especially for when you don't have anything on the field. And it's really good for beatdown, and it also lets you get out another token according to how much battle damage you took. It's also a light, and you can discard Honest on it. Which means, what Honest does is when you discard it from a light monster, and you're attacking or being attacked by your opponent's monster, it gains the attack of that monster, and their monster will die, and they'll take the amount of damage from your monster, which is its attack points. Then we have Sangan, the natural search card. Everybody knows what it's for, what it does. You can go through your deck, get out Lord British, Honest, Zui, your preference. Proto Cyber Dragon. It's just a Cyber Dragon substitute. That's pretty much all it's for. Shining Angels, meant for stall, just in case you don't have anything. You can get Honest with it. You can get Lord British. You can get pretty much anything in the deck with it that's under 1500, which is pretty much everything in the deck. Okay, Lord British, one of the main OTKs in the deck. I mentioned it earlier. What it does is when it destroys a monster by battle, it can attack again. What you do is you can either use Shining Angel to attack and then bring it out straight from the field. If you have 2 Honest in your hand, you can discard both Honest from their highest monster, and then you can attack it, and it'll gain that much points. Then you can keep attacking every one of their monsters on the field to get rid of them, and then you can hit them directly as well. It's a very good card. I highly recommend it if you plan on building this deck. Then we have the Light Hex Sealed Fusion. It's just another fusion substitute. Not to mention you can use it without using polymerization or anything. It's fairly good. Next we have our traps. Trap Stun. For whenever you bring out your big fusions. Here are your fusions. Cyber Twin, 2. I run 3 Cyber Rings. You really don't even need it, but just to show off in case you ever want to, you can. And then Chimera Tech. And then I recommend Fortress, however I don't have any right now, so. But anyway, for whenever you have one of those out on the field, make sure you have a trap stun set, or make sure you play Heavy Storm or True Nade first. But if you don't have either, make sure this is down on the field for when you bring out your beat stick. Because when you bring out your beat stick and you attack, if they try to do anything about it, you can be like trap stun. I'm sorry. It's basically protection. Solemn Judgment, same thing. Only difference is you have to make sure you know what you're going to activate it on. You have to make sure it's going to help you. If not, then you're screwing yourself because you pay half your life points. Bottomless Trap Hole. Again, protection against anything 1500 or more. Say you need to wait to bring out another monster before you can make one of your fusions, or you just don't want one of your monsters dead yet, and your monster's 15 and they have to bring out something bigger. Bam. Gets rid of it. Mirror Force, protection, again, in case they attack, you have nothing, or in case you get swarmed. Mirror Force. The deck doesn't run all that fast as far as bringing out monsters. However, once you get the right monster, it's game. Torrential Tribute, again, protection. Destroys all their stuff, leaves them wide open for your attack. Call of the Haunted. You can special summon something with it. You can quickly use it to get a fusion, or if it's destroyed and you have Sangan in your grave, you can use it to get back Sangan as it's destroyed in order to get another card, say Honest or a fusion monster. And Dust Shoot, it's just hand advantage. It lets you go through your opponent's hand and get rid of a monster and put it back in their deck. Say they've got something big and you know about it and you know it's there. Trap Dust Shoot it. You get it. It's done. Then we come to our spells. Lightning Vortex, it helps to leave them wide open so you can just hit them directly and kill them. No problem. Limiter Removal, it helps with that combo. You play it, doubles the monster's attack points. And not just one, but all. Which means, say you have 2 British Space Fighters and a Cyber Twin. You activate that, the 2 British Space Fighters can attack and the Cyber Twin can hit for 11,200 directly. The Evolution Bursts, they go with Cyber Dragon. What it does is it allows you to destroy any one card on their side of the field. It can come in very handy. It can be used as a mystical, or it can be used as a fissure or a smashing ground, whichever you prefer. I also recommend putting smashing grounds in here, however I haven't found the room for it, so if anyone out there can give me some,
advice.
Yes, advice on it, that would be fantastic. But I need to take out 3 cards because I would like to run 3 smashings. And I'm already thinking about taking out the lightning, so if that's a good idea, then let me know. Mystical. It just gets rid of a face down. Say they've only got 1 and you have game. Play Mystical, it's done. Future Fusion. You can play it and you can either target your Cyber Twin or you can target your Chimera Tech. If you target your Chimera Tech, you go through your deck and get out all your machine-type monsters, but make sure you have a Cyber Dragon. Then you play Overload with it. What that does is it lets you remove them all, bring out Chimera Tech, and Chimera Tech has that many times 800 points. You can attack them directly or just attack all their monsters for game. Power. Yeah, I'll get it in a minute. Power. 1 second.
Yeah, to get up from it, people.
Power Bond. It'll let you fuse your monsters from your hand or from your side of the field, whichever. Say you have 2 Cyber Dragons, you can play Power Bond, fuse the 2 Cyber Dragons, throw them to the grave, bam, game. Giant Trunade, like I mentioned earlier, you can play it to send all their spells and shots back to their hand to leave them wide open. So that way, if you do have games, say with Power Bond or something like that, then you can use it. Same with Heavy Storm, pretty much. And then Swords of Revealing Light, that's mainly stall. And that just helps with getting what you need in case they have a lot of monsters and you don't really have anything in your hand. And that's pretty much it.
What do you think about the format so far from when we went to regionals?
When we went to regionals, it did pretty good, but it's just, it likes to screw you over a lot. And for some god-awful reason, whenever I build a deck, if you try to cheat with it, don't matter how small it is, you're gonna lose your next 3 games at least. So don't cheat with it. It's a bad idea. Because even sometimes if you cheat, luck will be on your opponent's side and they'll get what they need to counter it, and then it just fucks you either way. So, I don't recommend it.
And yeah, that's it. 2IP336 out.